It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Just about set to go now, and today on the hill, Blake Snell.
He brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Luis Arraez stands in.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, and that squirts through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Fernando Tatis Jr. stands in here, takes ball 1 low. In the dirt. Arraez into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Kicks and deals.
Well, if they can push one across here in the first inning, would really settle the crowd down and help take that element out of the game early.
2-1 now, and that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
And it's through for a hit. Headed for the plate. Safe. And it's 1-0.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Just missed.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
That misses. Ball 3. Next offering is foul back. 1 on, nobody out. A run in here in game 1 of the NLDS. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Manny Machado stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And there's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. Both runners move up on the wild pitch, And the double play is no longer in order.
Man, I got to think something is definitely off with his delivery right now. Already the second wild pitch that he's thrown in just the first inning. Not a good sign. 2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Jake Cronenworth in the box lays off for ball 1. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Fought off foul. Bases loaded, nobody out.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And the Dodgers will new pitcher on here, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Outside, and the count is 3-1.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Oh, he hit him, and that brings home a run. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. On the corner for a strike. Comebacker could be 2. 1 at second. And a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Connor Joe will hit next. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And now it's Tirso Ornelas. Outside low, and that's ball 1. And that's in for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memory.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back. And getting to start, Michael King. How about a scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, but when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it. Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Time called.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
We all know that that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Now time called at the plate. The 0-2. Got him swinging. One left for LA. They're down 4-0. Game 1 of the division series. And now the catcher comes up to him. Elias Diaz. And that misses. Ball 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now here is Luis Arias. Fastball for a strike.
For me, Boog, a game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series losing to the San Francisco Giants.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. First offering, and it just misses. All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Moved to second, and he dives back in safely. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. Throw to second, save. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground, near the fence. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Swinging a foul out of play. That one missed.
That's inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That just misses, and now it's 3-2. Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball. Swings through it for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So first and second with 2 outs. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And the first offering is not close. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here at the top of the second. Just missed. Ohtani checks the runner. Arise. Back in on a dive. Here's a 2-0. And that's down and away. Next offering in there for a strike. 3-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Edman makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And the lead is now 5-0. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. We head to the bottom of the second. Will Smith to the plate. King back to work. Just missed. Smith, multi-time All-Star, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Rips that one to right. Tatis snags it. 1 down. Here comes Max Muncy. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's to third. Machado throws to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Padres 5 and the Dodgers nothing. Top half of the third inning. And now the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Tyler Glasnow.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Fastball for a strike. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter, pulls that one foul. Line to left. And that's down, a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Connor Joe, the next up for the Padres. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That misses. 1-0. Glasnow, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Glasnow picks to first. Back in there standing. He goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in. So you can be a little bit tardy with two strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball. But either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Ornelas stands in now, looks at that one inside.
One ball, one strike.
On the ground, right side. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Here's Elias Diaz. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1's the count. Ball! That pitch is out.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 on, 1 out. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's great execution of the pitch right there, and the battery working together. Catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that call third strike.
The rise. The next to hit takes outside. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of the NLDS. Just missed. Up the middle, and a base hit. Here comes Bogarts around third. The throw in, safe. In comes the run from second. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Tatis up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes. That one is upstairs. Ornelas, the lead runner out at second, arrives on at first with 2 down, and that'll load the bases.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Ground ball right side. They get the force. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Padres 6 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the inning, leading off Michael Conforto. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Tapper back to the mound. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Time call now. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Merrill on the move. Hauls it in for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's Mookie Betts. Flied to right his first time. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
That's out to center field. Merrill. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Manny Machado. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Roki Sasaki.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Sasaki ready to fire now. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Fastball for a strike.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And that is out of play. That one misses in the dirt.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 2. And ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. The shortstop takes the ball. Outside. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Joe stands in now and watches strike 1. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Bogaerts leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swung on and fouled off, and he'll need a new bat. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Roki. Padres lead 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Bottom 4. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. And they're on the board. It's 6-1. That one just sounded different.
Yeah, it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
The count.
Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Hernandez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swings through that one for strike 2. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. One down, base is empty. Teoscar goes down on strikes.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
The batter now will be Will Smith. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So runner at second, 2 down. Max Muncy, the next to hit. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And first offering is fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And out of here. A soaring shot to center. It's their second home run of the inning, and they close the gap. It's 6-3.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Two down, base is empty. Now a chance for Andy Pajes. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning. Michael Conforto will climb in. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound. Foul ball there.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Padres off of first with 2 away. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 6-4.
Comes through with the RBI. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Hesung Kim digs in now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Tap foul at the plate. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
On the ground right side. Handles, throws to first. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Game 1 of the Division Series. And here is Tirso Ornelas. Sasaki back to work. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Ornelas, 24 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. He'll do it himself. 1 away here in the 5th. And now it's Elias Diaz. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field.
Runner takes off right side, but that rolls foul. Man at first, 1 away. Check on the runner, and he's back safely.
Inside, ball 2. Three balls.
In the dirt, but kept close. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, 1 out. And now Fernando Tatis Jr. Drilled out towards left center field. Hernandez settles underneath it. 2 down. Now here is Jackson Merrill.
Oh, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. There's a strike. First and second, 2 down here in game 1 of the NLDS. And that one ripped into right. Padres grabs it on the run. So they strand a pair. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 6 and the Dodgers 4. Back here in L.A., John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5, Mookie Betts.
And I ain't come to play no games and still banging Trump music.
And a foul ball. Swings through that one. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And Mookie leaves the yard. It's 6-5.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And here comes Tommy Edman. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off.
Bro, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we have a tie ball game. It's 6-6. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dick. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Freeman now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. This one in the air, center field. Merrill gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. Tied at 6. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. And a big swing and a miss. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Yuki Matsui appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Marinaccio, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Still only one out here in the inning. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Not close with that one. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. In the air out towards right center. Tatis has this one sized up. And there's 2 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Hit on the ground to short. Nice grab. Fires to first. And that's a great play for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Top six. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Cronenworth, the next to hit, takes ball one. Sliced hard but foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
One out, base is empty. To the right side. Tosses to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Off the mark there. And that's ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
And another ball.
No strike.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it, and that is that. So they make short work of him there. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yuki Matsui.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Muncy stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Tied at 6. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Here he is in a spot where he makes most of his money against left-handed pitching. Out to short. Bogaerts fields it cleanly. Fires across the diamond. And that quickly 2 away. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Adrian Morejon, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Diaz on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On to the 7th here in game 1. And we're all even at 6 apiece. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Connor Joe. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
To third, Muncy. Throws to first in time. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Tied at 6. So digging in now for San Diego, Tirso Ornelas. Left field, Hernandez. Sizing this one up. 2 down. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Elias Diaz. That one misses, and that's ball 1. And another ball. That one ripped. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. That missed by a lot. And that is ball one. The other way, and he boots it. No throw, safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
And that's the third out. Padres leave a pair. This game remains tied at 6. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ron Marinaccio. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. The big behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Betts has to step out of the way for ball one. Swings through that one out in front that time. All tied up here in the late stages of game one. That's in there. 1 and 2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Turns and fires the Betts. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
On its way to the corner, and a foul ball. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Dodgers go down quietly. Score remains tied, 6 apiece. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Sasaki back to work.
That's a ball.
Outside low, 1-0. That's down and in.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one missing inside. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Machado up to bat next, lays off for a ball, and that's in there at the knees. With the go-ahead run at first here in Game 1 of the NLDS.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Towards first, into the outfield, base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. Substitution being made at first, and pinch running for the Padres. Tyler Wade. Throw to second, save. And now, Jake Cronenworth. First pitch misses.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Line drive, base hit left field. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've taken the lead in Game 1.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it.
On the ground, a short could be 2. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. That's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Joe stands in but 2 away as he takes a ball. This one popped up. Freeman corrals it, and that is that. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 8 and the Dodgers 6. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jason Adam.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that misses. And it's 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Robert Suarez. The closer is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Morejon also getting ready. So now 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first two hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Smith at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Rip towards third to first, and they get the out on Smith. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Can't cut into an 8-6 deficit. Back here at Dodger Stadium, new inning getting started, and now Tirso Ornelas. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Kim fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. Up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. And a couple of quick outs. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. And that one missing low. There's a swing and a drive. Pajes on the move. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. 2 outs. Lined, and that's a base hit.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
This one smacked out to left center. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Padres 8 and the Dodgers 6. And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1. Robert Suarez.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Muncy now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
That one to first, sneaks through, base hit, and a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now Andy Pajes, 1 for 3. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
With the tying run at the plate, here are the late stages of game 1. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. and a miss. That's a strikeout. Now only one out remaining.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And here is Tae-Sung Kim. Fouled off. He was late. Two-run game with two away here in the bottom of the ninth. They're down to their final strike.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Suarez, one strike away from securing game one. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Plenty of runs to go around in this one. Not a great day to be a pitcher. These hitters looked like they were having a lot of fun. It's like they knew what was coming.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close two-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.